everybody. Welcome back to Horror and Sci-Fi Collectibles. So, had a little bit of a disaster strike earlier this week. I shot two videos unboxing of my NECA Dawn of the Dead figures, and due to a couple of problems, I lost the videos, so I have to reshoot them. Just let me guarantee you right off the bat that they were awesome videos and maybe the best I ever did. So let's just make that assumption and go on. So to start with, the first figure I had was the Flyboy NECA figure from Cult Classics Series 3. About 2005 is when this came out. So he's been sitting on top of my entertainment center, not on a shelf, just waiting for my new shelf to be done. And now that the shelf is done, I'm getting him out. So I opened him the other night and have since lost it. So here we go again. So just a quick look at the package. Description of what Cult Classics was, your favorite heroes and villains, so on, and then a little description of Dawn of the Dead and what happened to Flyboy, which we all know wasn't good for him. And then some images of other figures in Series 3, John McClane from Die Hard, Bubba Hotep, and a Terminator. I don't have this particular Terminator. I have another NECA Terminator that came out later, not a Cult Classic series. And I have an earlier video on the Bubba Hotep if you want to see it. I don't have the John McClane because I've seen him in person and I just did not care for the face. So, but I loved Flyboy in this box. It was a hard decision on whether or not I was actually going to open this thing up, and I think it's best to open him and get him on the shelf. So set the packaging aside. I'm sorry. As you can see, he was about $13 brand new. I picked him up at a convention a few years ago for $35. So I thought that was about the best price I could do at the time. If you're looking around for him right now, eBay, Amazon, you're looking probably about $50 or so to get him new. Get him off of his diorama here. Oh, it's a tight fit. So his diorama has a couple of nods to the film. The guy that's torn in half was not in Dawn of the Dead, of course, but this little bottle of pink stuff here kind of yells perfume to me. If you remember the scene towards the end of the movie when the zombies are overrunning the mall, one of them steps on some pink goo that squirts out onto a picture. What these other things are, I'm not real sure. This might be just something that's broken in half. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Of course, then money laying around like from the bank. That's a credit card laying by the guy's hands. Just kind of a generic guy. Doesn't really bear any resemblance to anybody in the movie, but he's nice and detailed. You guys, bones sticking out where his arm's been eaten off, his spine showing, his ribs are showing, a lot of torn up flesh there. The blood is, of course, caked on pretty thick, so I like his base. It's pretty cool. As far as Flyboy himself, I do think that that's a pretty good sculpt of the actor, David Emge. I do think the face on the Mezco 112 is better, but then there's things about this one that I like better, and I might do a side-by-side comparison in a later video. His arms are not very articulated, and in fact, the arms, feet, and head are the only things articulated on the whole figure. His arms do come up. They can go clear around, but they're terribly stiff. Of course, that could just be the fact that mine's never moved. But just a little bit of side-to-side motion, that's it. He has the wound on his leg that he got in the elevator, of course. Lots of blood on his shirt, the neck wound. His head is very posable. You can turn it all the way around if you like. So Lots of good detail on him, I think. And one thing I like about this one, compared to the Mezco 112, you can turn his foot and tilt it a little bit more, as you can see. The Mezco, the leg comes straight down and you can pivot his foot and that's it. At least with this one, you can, it's already got an angle to his leg. He's made that way. You can put his hand on his wound the way he walked holding his leg. I liked he does come with the pistol to hang off of his finger. So with that foot twisted back and stick him on his peg, then I think that's pretty good looking for how Flyboy drug his foot with his broken ankle injury. Very cool. So he's out of the box. Like I said, you missed me opening him up. Sorry about that. Just had some issues with my phone. So anyway, that's him. That'll make this video a little bit shorter. He's going to go on my Dawn of the Dead shelf. Now I will have a shelf dedicated just to Dawn of the Dead. And he'll be up there with the other figures. And like I said, later on I might do a video comparing the Mezco 112 Flyboy to this one. Good and bad things about both. I can't really tell you if I have a favorite between the two, but they're both going to be on the shelf, so that'll make me happy. Anyway, like and subscribe. Just a reminder, I'm still having my giveaway going on. The 50th subscriber gets a digital copy of Terminator 2. Forward to a friend that likes toys and action figures, and have them like and subscribe and keep coming back for more. I'll keep making them. Thanks. Bye.